Hi, I'm Doug. I'm one of the Micro Center knowledge experts, and I'd like to introduce you to a little piece of the Windows operating system that you might not be familiar with, even though it's been around for the last 10 years. It's called System Restore. What System Restore basically does is once a day, or on certain special other occasions like installing software or installing drivers, it takes a snapshot of the operating system. Just the operating system, not the data files, not your photos. It's not a backup, but what it can do is let you back out of a situation that might be troubling you. If you've just installed a piece of software that sounded like it would be really great and it's wreaking havoc with your computer, you may be able to get out of that. If you've just installed a driver and you can't seem to find a fix to get your computer back to running the way it should, System Restore can sometimes solve that kind of problem. And unfortunately, what's probably more common is if you've gotten a piece of malware, a virus, a Trojan, something that's popping up on your screen saying your computer's infected, click here to fix it. They're usually fake, and frequently, System Restore is able to get you past the problem. Even if it doesn't completely get rid of the virus, it will at least let you get to the point where you can get rid of the virus. First thing to do with System Restore is to find it. It's not exactly right in front of your face. To get to System Restore, you click on the Start button, Programs, then Accessories. Under Accessories, look for System Tools. Click System Tools and look for System Restore. Now, when you go to start System Restore, it can take a long time to start, sometimes several minutes. The first time you look at System Restore, it's probably a good idea to actually read what it says. One thing it says is that it can help fix problems. It's not a guarantee, but it works a lot of the time. It also says that System Restore does not affect any of your documents, pictures, or other personal data. It may, however, affect programs or drivers that you've installed recently. Once you've looked at it, click on Next, and you'll get either a calendar or a list of restore points. Sometimes it's a bit difficult to understand what they're talking about here. If you see something like Windows Update, well, Windows updates occur pretty frequently, and every time there's a Windows update, it creates a restore point. Something goes wrong with the update, you can back right out of it. You'll also see automatic restore points, sometimes called system checkpoints. These are points generated once a day automatically, no matter what. Sometimes you'll see something like installed Microsoft Office, or installed a driver, or installed some oddball third-party, perhaps something that your kid thought was cute and is carrying viruses. All of these are on the list. The general suggestion is don't agonize over it too much. If you're reasonably sure what caused the problem, pick a checkpoint before that. If you're not too sure, go back to when you think the computer was running okay. One thing to keep in mind is that System Restore isn't permanent. Yes, it will get you back to that point in time, but if it doesn't work, you can back right out of it. You can go back to where you were. It's not something you can't counteract if you need to. So, choose a point, click on Next, and you'll get a page where it confirms what point you've picked, what it's going to do. It will also say that System Restore needs to restart your computer to apply the changes. Be aware this can take 5 or 10 minutes in some cases. And before you start, it's probably a good idea to save any open files and close programs. Usually it can do it on its own, but if you've been working on something, you might want to save it before you get in trouble. When you click on Finish, You can go have a cup of coffee, go find something to do, or you can sit and watch nervously. Um, all of those things work. Eventually, the computer will restart. Generally speaking, it will start a bit more slowly than it usually does. This is because it's still restoring things as it restarts. Once it has finished and everything is back to the way it should be, you'll get a message that either says successfully restored, and the point in time would be stated, or unable to restore. Unable to restore is not what you're hoping for, but as I said at the beginning, this isn't a guaranteed cure. If it works, it's wonderful. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't affect your data. Hopefully, all will be wonderful and good when you're done. Good luck.